Good morning. This is Rip Van Winkle, and I wanted to show you some photos and a short video from yesterday's trail maintenance with the Natural Bridge Appalachian Trail Club. We cleared a bunch of water bars on the trail that leads to the Cove Mountain Shelter. So it's about 7 miles total. And special significance is the artwork on my helmet. Thank you, Ian Severson. Excuse me. And the Hurricane Ian did a number on increasing the number of blowdowns. So anyhow, we had 14 people yesterday on Wednesday, October 26th. We split up into 3 groups, and here's the story of my group. Let's move on to the next slide. Shows the dramatic improvement in the weather. So this is a photograph of my colleague Susan, and we were so happy at this point because the weather was kind of lousy at the beginning of the morning. I mean, it was foggy in spots, wet, but it was still a good morning, mainly because that was the only negative parts of the morning's weather. The temperature was good. Let's show the next slide. Once everyone realized how good the weather was going to be that day, we were just happened to be at this spot with a great vista. So I pulled my phone out, and I only took 3 pictures after this one. And let's move on to the next picture. You'll see what I'm talking about. So here's the picture of the day, the contest winner. Let me just be quiet and let you enjoy this for a few moments, and then we'll continue. Okay, we had good weather for the rest of the day, no complaints. We made it to the shelter, we had lunch, and the next picture will show the 2 hikers we saw that day. This is Nutilla on the left and Shepherd on the right. And it's hard to see, but their dog is just to the right of Shepherd, on the far right of the picture, down to the lower right-hand corner. And Nutilla was a ridge runner this year in 2022 up in Maryland. And she worked for Jim Feddick, trail named Sisu, and of the Potomac Club. Had a very nice conversation with these folks, and they were putting the finishing touches on completing Virginia from their earlier hiking from a few years ago. All right, let's move on to the next picture. We'll show the reason that we were there today. All right, here we are showing a typical water bar. It was 6 of us. We each had a rogue hoe, and Carl and I had a Pulaski tool, which was very helpful in getting the head of the water bar, the face of it, cleaned up so that it could catch water, and of course the tail diverts the water off the trail. And so 6 of us did about 15 apiece. So that's 90, which I would say that this section had 100, or in the neighborhood of 100 water bars. But we had a great team, and we played leapfrog. You'd work on a water bar, and the rest of the team that were behind you would finish and move ahead of you while you were working on a water bar, current water bar of interest. Then when you finished, you would walk past your teammates and fall into working on the next untouched water bar. Just rinse and repeat. It was a good day. All right, here's a enlarged photo of a spider that was about 7 feet off the ground on just one slender strand of web material. And I was lucky to get this thing. I'll show you the video in real time. And here we go. Look at that spider right there. So after I recorded the video, I took some still shots, and luckily the last one, I was able to enlarge it and get some fine detail off the spider. And I'll just be quiet unless you eyeball this picture for a few moments before we finish this video. All right, here's a picture of my team as we finished our trail maintenance and made our way back to the road and our vehicles. The next picture will show another one of our 3 teams. I think I already mentioned that Hurricane Ian made for a lot of blowdowns. So the club is busy taking care of these. Thank you for your patience as we clear them. I'm going to wish you a continued blessed day as we finish this video. And remember, you're always welcome to come out and help us. If you, no matter where you are, you can have a day like this one by simply joining your local club. And until next time, I'm going to wish you a continued blessed day. Thank you and goodbye.